So I got a huge magnet here. Now I'm gonna go over to the relic dump here at the state fairgrounds. And I'm just gonna go drop it in the dirt. And we're gonna go discuss the outcome of me putting this on the surface of the ground there. See what happens. I pretty much know what's gonna happen. So there's lots of iron out here. Lots of relics. Glass, porcelain, brass, copper, iron. Not very much aluminum because it's older stuff here. But let's just go over an area that has a lot of bottles in it. So this area over here has a lot of shards of glass and whatnot in it. So see this? See this right here? There's a really old,
and see what you get.
Really old spot here. So look at all this. See this stuff here? Old bottle tops here. Some ceramic, some porcelain, glass, just all over the place right here. Ceramic, some milk glass there, some glass there, an old bottle top there. So let's just, and lots of iron nails. So let's just take this and drag this across there one time, okay? One time. See this?
Oh,
see all that stuff? All that's iron. And it's magnetic, right? It looks like dust. So I'll drag it across there one more time. In the same spot. Same spot. See that? All that's iron. Right? I'll just go over here. I'll go right over here. Look at all the shards of glass and ceramic here. See this? Some china there. Has a little, there's a teacup here. There's a ceramic insert for a mason lid there. So watch. I'll just clean this off here. And just drag this right over the surface. Right here. Look at that. See that? Even this rock. See this rock right here? That's a rock, right? It's a rock. It's magnetic, right? Look at this. See that? I'll swing this same rock. That's magnetic. Over the detector. Right? Crazy. I'll just swing it over here. There's an old one right there.
How many people you think come to the state fair and get flat tires out here?
Probably a lot of people. Yeah, this is parking for the fair.
And they don't even know it.
Yeah, they don't know it. Here's a plate right here. Here's some porcelain right here. That might be ceramic. That's ceramic there. That's ceramic. Both these are ceramic. But yeah. So let's look at this nail right here. This nail could have been really big. This nail could have been this size 120 years ago. Where did the rest of this nail go? It's in the soil, right? It's all this contaminants. It leaches out. Those nails leach out into the ground and they contaminate the ground. I have many, many sites I can take you to that are full of iron, and it's the same thing. You take a magnet, just drag it across the surface there, and it's full of iron, right? Right? It's contaminants in the soil. And that will mask a target, man. I'm telling you. See, watch. I'll take a coin right here. A coin right here. I'm in single frequency here. I'm at 111 kilohertz. I was experimenting a little bit. I'll go to 43 kilohertz, okay? 43 kilohertz. Dime right here. Hitting it really good in the open air, but my detector's not under load. When I put my detector over this contaminated soil, I'm putting it under load. Even though there's no targets, desirable targets right there, at least I know, within an inch deep, there's not desirable targets there. Look at this stuff, right? Just lots of big iron here too. There's large piece of iron like fridges, stoves, probably cars deeper down in this dump here. So watch, we'll just bury this coin here in a couple inches of dirt there, of this contaminated soil here, okay? See, it's gone, just gone, right? It's gone, man. You have very little chance, right there, see that coin right there? See, watch. All these contaminants make a huge, huge, huge difference. Has a big influence on what you're gonna find in the ground there. So watch this.
Piece of coal.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of coal here. Yeah, that's coal. Yeah, coal does too, right? That's a piece of coal. See that? Charcoal. Watch, I'll put this magnet right where I put that dime at, right there. See that? All that stuff. Just a little bit of contaminants in the soil. These little pieces of iron make a huge difference. They really influence, like all these nails here, right? Let me just show you here. Big piece of iron like that, a piece of a brake caliper there, right? And just drag this through the dirt here, right? Any spots, any spot over here, right there, right there. See this? There's a bone right here, a chicken bone. See this? All this iron that's been leached out from these nails here, right? You ask yourself, when you see a nail that's all corroded and all like this one right here, where did the rest of this nail go? It's been leached into the ground, right? Look at all these little bits of nails that I just picked up, right? Just little bits of nails everywhere. Yeah. Change my frequency here. Go to 63 kilohertz here. I think 63 kilohertz and 115 kilohertz work really good in this dump here. We're not trying to go deep, right? I'm not using my shovel to go deep. There's just no way you're gonna find. There's no way you're gonna find with any metal detector a coin deeper than 2 inches in this relic dump, and it really matters where you're at. And I just asked Walter. You know, I asked him a question on the Deus 2, since he has a few hundred hours on the Deus 2. I asked him, what setting makes the biggest difference on the Deus 2? The frequency, the auto response, the discrimination, sensitivity, or your reactivity? And he said, well, you know, it really matters where you're at. And that's exactly what I wanted him to say. That's what I was waiting for him to say. Now he knows that not just one setting is the most important on a detector. It really matters where you're at and what you're going for. Today, I've been experimenting with the auto response and the frequency. Those two, just changing those two in this in the mono program. And I've tried to use multi-frequency in this really irony. You know, this whole area, right? This whole area out here is just like this, right? You drag it anywhere, and it's just full iron. But there's all kinds of relics. He found an older coin today. He found an older coin yesterday. I found a 1918 large cent. I found 3 pieces of jewelry and a ring today. Actually, two pieces of jewelry yesterday, 1 piece of jewelry today at the brooches, and then the ring today. And then we found lots of other relics. You know, I found a couple bottles. There's just all the gophers bring all this stuff up. You know, and not one setting is gonna really make a huge difference. It's really how you combine those settings, how you manage those settings to tune the detector in so you can get more out of the ground. I tried multi-frequency, it's just too much, right? I'm just always having to try something different and keep on just spinning my wheels, just tuning and tuning and tuning in multi-frequency to calm it down. I can just go in single frequency and just like, I can start out from a base and work my way up, rather than having to work my way up from the top and too chattery and not finding anything and just pushing buttons and pushing buttons and pushing buttons. And that's the same thing that I've encountered with all the multi-frequency metal detectors that I've brought into iron infested sites like this. Single frequency rules, right? It's just so much calmer. We've been finding targets right and left, right and left, right and left, right and left. And when I go into multi-frequency, I just end up just pushing buttons, try to figure out, you know, I have thousands of hours on this detector and I know how to run this detector. And I just know through my thousands of hours, single frequency is gonna work better. Just right off the bat, I just know right when I come, single frequency is gonna work the best. You know, and I had that experience, you know, I have that experience to say that, you know, that single frequency really does really good in the high trash. And there's lots of bottles in this stuff. There's that charcoal that needs brought over. See all this stuff, bones, ceramic fragments, a lot of bones, you know, bones right there, lots of glass. Gotta dig the iron out too to unmask targets, you know. See? See, look at that stuff. Look at this rock right here. Look at this rock. Okay. See this rock? That's a rock right there. See that? It's magnetic, man. Right? See that? Any more hot rocks in there? Magnetic rocks? Yeah, there's a couple of them. I'll go with that rock again. Right there. Magnetic rock. Yeah. You know, you got to ask yourself, how deep are you going to be able to go? Really be honest, you know, we're not going to be finding any deep targets in this area here. See this stuff here? Ceramic. Yeah. Found a set of dentures yesterday in this stuff. A set of dentures, really old dentures, man. It was crazy. Yep. That goes with salt shaker or something. Right there. Yeah. There we go. Thank you for watching.